The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
I've never liked surprises. Maybe you don't like surprises either. I am impatient when it comes to waiting for them, and the unknown of what they are going to be literally frustrates me. I think that surprises ruin whatever moment that they're supposed to be for. If it's for a birthday party, it's a terrible idea. If it's for a retirement party, it's a terrible idea. If it's for an anniversary, it's a terrible idea. I don't like surprises, and I do whatever I can to avoid them. And when I say I do whatever I can to avoid them, I mean I do whatever I can to avoid them. My 21st birthday, my girlfriend at the time tried to plan a surprise party for me, knowing that I don't like surprises. So rather than going up the front door, I climbed the 15 feet over the back balcony onto the second floor and went in through the back door into the party because I hate surprises. I hate surprises. I just really don't like them. Another time, I can remember being a kid going to camp. I was about 13 years old. I was going to summer camp as a Boy Scout, and my mother wanted to surprise me. And so she wanted to put candy in my backpack. I mean, what a wonderful surprise. Who doesn't like finding Snickers and Reese's peanut butter cups in their backpack? Every kid likes that, right? No, I didn't. I hated this surprise because you know what? It wasn't my backpack. She had accidentally put it in my friend's backpack, and so he was eating candy the entire car trip. And salt in the wound, he didn't share. And I only found out later that it was a surprise meant for me. I hate surprises. Or like surprises that come in food. You know, if you ever seen that kind of dish that you're not really sure what's in it, or maybe a friend comes up to you and says, you should eat this. And you think to yourself, no, I shouldn't. What's in it? And they won't tell you. They say they're going to tell you in a second. No, right? I hate surprises. I grew up with 3 brothers who love to spice things up in food, and you just don't eat things randomly that they give you. It's better to ask first than to eat it and then to regret later, right? Can anyone relate to this? Right? There's all this buildup and anticipation and uncertainty and all this waiting and not knowing and just, sit down with the people that are planning it, make decisions that please everyone, and let's just be about our day. Forget the surprises. Is that too much to ask? And yet, God, when he decided when Christ was going to come back, never consulted me, right? As knowing how much I hate surprises, God still didn't ask me what I thought when God should come back. I was not part of that decision. I was not part of that surprise. Didn't take my input. I guess the God of heaven and earth, of all creation, everything that is, seen and unseen, didn't feel the need to talk to me, a humble creation of the Creator's hand. And I hate surprises. And I hate waiting. Yet today, in this season of Advent, the first week, we wait for the surprise, all of us, for Christ to come again. That's what this season is about. It's for waiting, for the surprise, for the day that Christ comes again. These next 4 weeks that we are dressed in blue, right? That we are reminded that we are a people who are waiting, that this is the middle time, right? That Christ is coming again. And we can try in this time to imagine what it was like for those who first heard of the Messiah's coming over 2,000 years ago. And we can hear what Christ means for us living 2,000 years after his birth, that we, a people who consistently mess up and fall short, are claimed by God, right? Isaiah, in the first reading that we got to hear today, compares our righteous deeds to dirty rags. Our best days are dirty rags, though God has claimed us. And we can remember what that means for us as Christ-claimed people, that we are God's people. And we can look forward to this time when God's glory is complete, that there will be no more suffering, that there will be no more weeping, that there will be no more sickness or death. And the world is full of that now. But on the day when this grand surprise happens and the Messiah comes, the brokenness of this world will be gone. And so we look forward to that in this time of waiting. And for me, at least, I hate being stuck in this sort of middle bit, waiting for God's plan to come to fulfillment and Christ's second coming. I yearn, I ache, I look forward to, I just want it to be here already, the day that Christ comes again. I just want to climb up the back balcony into the party and let the party be started. No more surprises, let the surprise be here, let the party be here, right? That all this brokenness, all this frustration, all this pain, you flip on the news, things in Ferguson, across the world, just war and homelessness and poverty and struggling, and maybe even in your own life, I yearn for the day when that's finished,